Here's a number that should stop you cold. 57% of Americans cannot cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. Not because they don't earn enough, but because nobody ever taught them how to save with intention. You could be earning $80,000 a year and still be broke by Friday. Sound familiar? The problem isn't your income. It's the habits running silently in the background, draining your future one small decision at a time. Today, we're changing that. These are the 7 saving habits that actually build real wealth. Not tips that sound good on paper, but systems used by real people who went from paycheck to financially free. Stay until the end, because habit number 7 is the one most people completely overlook. Habit number 1. Pay yourself first. The single most powerful saving habit ever documented is this: pay yourself before you pay anyone else. Most people save whatever's left at the end of the month. Spoiler, there's never anything left. Wealthy people flip the script entirely. The moment money hits their account, a predetermined percentage goes straight to savings or investments, before rent, before groceries, before anything. David Bach, author of The Automatic Millionaire calls this the latte factor. Not because coffee is the enemy, but because small automated savings build massive wealth over time. Here's a real example. If you're 30 years old and automatically save just $300 a month into an index fund averaging 8% annual returns, you'll have over $440,000 by age 65. The action step: open a separate savings account today and set up an automatic transfer for the day after your paycheck lands. Start with 10%. You won't miss it, but your future self will thank you endlessly. Habit number 2. Automate everything. Willpower is a limited resource. Every financial decision you force yourself to make manually is a decision you're likely to eventually skip. The wealthy don't rely on discipline, they rely on systems. Automating your savings removes the human error entirely. A Stanford study found that people who automated savings saved 81% more annually than those who manually transferred money. Think about that. Same income, completely different outcome. Here's a real-world example. Sarah, a teacher earning $52,000 a year, automated $400 monthly into a high-yield savings account and $200 into a Roth IRA. Within 5 years, she had $28,000 in savings and $14,000 invested, without ever feeling deprived. She didn't budget obsessively, she automated intentionally. Your action step: use your bank's auto transfer feature or an app like Capital or Digit to automate savings on payday. Set it and genuinely forget it. Habit number 3. Zero-based budgeting. Most budgets fail because they're too vague. Spend less is not a plan. Zero-based budgeting is. With this method, every single dollar you earn gets assigned a specific job: savings, bills, groceries, entertainment, until you reach zero unassigned dollars. You're not spending zero, you're planning every dollar intentionally. Dave Ramsey and countless financial coaches swear by this system because it forces awareness. A real example: Marcus made $5,500 a month and felt like money just vanished. When he started zero-based budgeting using YNAB, You Need a Budget, he discovered he was spending $620 monthly on subscriptions and impulse purchases he'd forgotten about. He redirected $400 of that into savings and paid off $6,000 in credit card debt within 18 months. The action step: list your monthly income, then assign every dollar to a category until your income minus expenses equals zero. Revise it each month. Habit number 4. Fight lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is wealth's silent assassin. Every time your income increases, your expenses mysteriously rise to match it. New job, new car, promotion, nicer apartment. It feels like progress, but financially, you're standing still. A study by Vanguard found that households that kept lifestyle costs flat while increasing income built wealth at 3 times the rate of those who upgraded their lifestyle with every raise. Consider this: if you get a $5,000 raise and lifestyle creep consumes $4,000 of it, you've essentially given yourself a $1,000 raise. But if you bank $3,500 of it and only lifestyle upgrade $1,500, you've accelerated your wealth building dramatically. The action step: create a lifestyle creep rule. Every time your income increases, Automatically save at least 70% of the new amount before adjusting your spending. Enjoy the raise and build wealth simultaneously. Habit number 5. Build a high-yield emergency fund. An emergency fund isn't just safety, it's a wealth protection tool. Without one, every unexpected expense becomes debt, and debt is the single biggest destroyer of long-term savings. But here's what most people get wrong. They keep their emergency fund in a regular checking account, earning 0.01% interest. That's money sitting idle. High-yield savings accounts currently offer 4.5% APY. On a $10,000 emergency fund, that's $400, $500 a year in free money just for parking it correctly. Real example. James kept his $8,000 emergency fund in a Chase checking account for 3 years. Switching to a Marcus by Goldman Sachs high-yield account earned him an extra $1,100 over the same period, zero extra effort. Action step. Open a high-yield savings account this week. SoFi, Marcus, or Ally are solid options. Transfer your emergency fund there and aim for 3-6 months of expenses. Habit number 6. Save your raises. This habit alone can make you a millionaire. Every time you get a raise, before lifestyle creep can get its hands on it, immediately increase your automatic savings contribution by at least 50% of the raise amount. This is sometimes called split the raise. Half improves your life today, half builds your future. Here's the math. If you're currently saving $400/month and you get a $300/month raise, increase your savings by $150. You still enjoy $150 more per month, and you've just accelerated your wealth timeline by years. A T. Rowe Price study found that savers who consistently increased contributions with every raise retired an average of 7 years earlier than those who didn't. Real person. Lisa implemented this rule over 10 years, increasing her savings rate from 8% to 24%, entirely through raise increments. She retired at 58. Action step. Right now, schedule a calendar reminder for your next raise review to immediately split the raise. Habit number 7. Track your net worth monthly. You cannot manage what you don't measure. Most people track their spending. Very few track their net worth asterisk. Net worth is the ultimate scorecard of wealth. Everything you own minus everything you owe. Tracking it monthly keeps you focused on the big picture, not just daily expenses. It also creates an addictive psychological feedback loop. Watching that number grow motivates you to save more, spend smarter, and invest consistently. Tools like Personal Capital, Now Empower, or a simple spreadsheet make this effortless. Real example. Carlos started tracking his net worth at -$14,000. Seeing that number monthly motivated him so intensely that within 4 years he reached positive $60,000. A $74,000 swing. The monthly ritual kept him accountable when motivation faded. Action step. Calculate your net worth today. List every asset. Subtract every liability. Record it. Check it monthly. Watch your entire relationship with money shift. These 7 habits aren't complicated, but they are life-changing when you actually apply them. Start with just one today. Pick the habit that resonated most with you. Implement the action step this week, and build from there. Real wealth isn't built overnight. It's built habit by habit, decision by decision. If this video gave you even one idea that improves your financial future, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Every week we drop new content on wealth-building strategies, money habits, and financial freedom, built for real people, not just finance gurus. And if you want to go deeper, watch our next video on how to invest your savings once you've built them. The link is right on your screen. Your future self is counting on the decision you make today. We'll see you in the next one.